Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are playing around with the new Kaleidos Flower Punk eyeshadow palette, as well as some of the clay lipsticks that they released. Now, you guys, when I received this in the mail, first off, I bought it, but the detail that they put into the box and packaging that it was in, mind you, it's coming from overseas. And when I got it, I swear it had styrofoam, bubble wrap. It was the whole 9 yards to make sure that it arrived in the condition it was meant to be in. Now, when I opened the package, I was like, whoa, did they do special? Like, I know I didn't order the PR box, which was an option, but I didn't. And I was like, the heck? You guys, the eyeshadow palette and the lipsticks showed up in a box that looked like this. And I was like, whoa. Wait, did I order no, I don't think I ordered the trunk. But they put so much detail into this release. Like, the box is really nice. It's cardboard. Let's just be realistic. But they put so much detail into this entire release. And I appreciate that. Even though like I didn't pay the extra money to receive the PR package, like I got something that looks similar to it. It still made me feel special. I think I also got free temporary tattoos, which I may not use. I will probably pass them on to someone that I know that has a kid and they can get some good use out of it, because I don't really play with temporary tattoos anymore. But when I received this, I was really excited. I was excited when I ordered it, but I was really excited to see like the detail that they put into, just a box for me to receive it in. Yes, this was inside another plastic shipping package because it came from, Hong Kong. So it did have more packaging on it, but you guys, this is amazing that they're taking that time to add in the details. Some makeup companies don't do that, but it's not required. I thought those was a cool added feature, that they added a package and box that looked like the collection. So now let's talk about it. This is the eyeshadow palette that we are playing with today. And the color story is not for everybody, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I had fun with this. And then also the 4 clay lipsticks. I only bought the neutral shades, but I had so much fun trying them out, swatching them for you. I did swatch these. I did not swatch the palette. I will pop an Instagram, because they posted the swatches on their Instagram. I'm just not set up right now where I can do that. So I will make sure that there's, in this video, swatches of the eyeshadow palette, like the eyeshadows themselves. Now, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. But if you want to see how I got this look using the Kaleidos Flower Punk eyeshadow palette and the lip clays, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, we're gonna be jumping into the new palette from Kaleidos. This is the Flower Punk, and it's so cool because it just slides up and then it magnetizes on the inside. There is a mirror in here, which I haven't taken the film off of. I also don't know that I'm going to use it because it's more thin than anything. So I'm still gonna use this mirror. But this is the color story. Those colors are so beautiful. There's 6 mattes, 3 shimmers. And I feel like we can have a lot of fun with this. I did already prime my eyes with the P. Louise base. And so I'm actually gravitating towards these colors right here, only because I just used the Melt Mary Jane palette and did something in this similar scheme. Plus I've been using green a lot lately. So I feel like if I stick with these pastel shades right here, I feel like we can get a really cool look. So I think I want to go and pop this shade right here, which is Peach Soju. Oh, I love Soju, it's so good. And then I want to put that in the crease and go from there, because I think that's going to go in the crease, maybe the teal in the outer corner, and then Nouveau in the outer V, and then see what we can do with the shimmer shades. But let's see. I will swatch the 3 shimmer. Ooh, those are stunning. I've seen swatches online. I'll probably pull the picture from Instagram because I haven't been swatching too much lately. Oh yeah, that is so stunning. I think I want to deal with the teal and then put this in like this purpley pink gold shift in like the inner corner. I think that's what we're gonna try and do today. And I may do something with like these and add that video in. Maybe I will. I'm not gonna film tomorrow. I have my inspection for my house early in the morning. So maybe Sunday I'll record and do this. It seems pretty pigmented, so I'm excited. I'm just putting it in the crease and then I will go and like smudge it out a little bit. Oh, this is so nice. I like that because it's not too light, but it's not too bright. So I feel like it's buildable. All right, now I'm gonna go into Mint Fever. And I just said that I've been doing a lot of green, but mint is still a green shade. Oh, that is so, the payoff is phenomenal with Kaleidos eyeshadows. I just used a Club Nebula palette and that was the first time I'd ever used Kaleidos. You guys, if you've never tried them before, if you've never heard of them, go check them out. I will link their website down below. I think they sold out of this palette, but there will probably be a restock. Ooh, I like the color that's coming up in the crease where the Peach Soju and Mint Fever are. It's really pretty. But I do want to like deepen it up some more. Now we're gonna go into this shade Nouveau. Put that in the outer V before we go into Aloe Cove and Stained Glass. I feel like that's really interesting, but I want to go back into Mint Fever and make that stand out some more. So I like how I centralized it right here in the outer V, not too far in, it just smoked it out a little bit. And then I think now we're gonna go into Aloe Cove. So this shade Aloe Cove and then go in with Stained Glass. That is a dream. I literally just said I didn't want to do like a predominantly green look, but then the palette is predominantly green. Sorry, I may have been a liar today. That is stunning. So I didn't pull the green, or I didn't pull Aloe Cove all the way over. So you still have the matte mint shade right here, just kind of like outlining it. And then I'm gonna go into stained glass on my ring finger. Oh, such a dream. Oh, so pretty. I feel like I should go in with my pencil brush. Actually, I have a flat brush that I can use. Where did it go? Sorry for that close up of my eyeball. See if it'll let me pick it up. Ooh, that's pretty. So I didn't pick up a lot on the brush, but I feel like where I placed it for the two different colors, when I pulled this through, it didn't muddy the like mint and pink shade, and it just kind of married them. I don't know if you guys can see the variation where it just blends it and kind of overlaps them, but it doesn't like overpower, if that makes sense. So I like that because I still have the matte mint up here, I have the shimmers right here, and then Nouveau into the peach soju. That so far, I think when we come back, I'm gonna go back into the peach soju to like give it more of that pink finesse. But I wanna go ahead, do this eye, my face makeup, when I'm finessing the under eye and this shade right here. I'll do that all on camera. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I did my face makeup. I got my eyebrows on, which, eyebrows, anyways. So now I need to finish off the under eye, and then I want to add that peach soju into the crease to just amplify it a little bit more. It's there, it's just not like, I kind of buffed it out with Nouveau. So I'm thinking for the under eye, I want to go into Mint Fever, put that under the under eye, and then go into Nouveau a little bit just to like make this more cohesive. But I like where the eyeshadow look is so far. All right, let's make this happen. And I kind of want to play with some of the other green shades, but I think what I really want to do is do a whole new look on Sunday that I'll supplement after this in the same video, but just like an additional look. I think I asked in my video yesterday I did the Jouer French Riviera, which should be up before this one. I asked you guys if you want me to do more of the videos where I do two looks using the same eyeshadow palette, or if they released the same, like two palettes in the same collection. Like if you want me to keep doing those like I did with the Hip Dot. And then, oh, I also just did that with the Juvia's Place when they did the blushed and bronze kind of. They weren't like necessarily the same collection, but they were literally within 2 or 3 days of each other. So I consider them the same collection because they were released so close. Does that make sense? If you would like to see more looks from the same palette, let me know. I'm just trying to find my footing now that I've started my channel back up. I know I was on hiatus for, what was it, 1.5 years almost? It was for a little bit of time. Work just got really busy. I mean, there's always the ebbs and flow when it comes to the military, and depending on like where you're at. So I did take some time off, and then in January I decided to focus a little more on my channel because I did have a lot of fun doing videos when I started my channel, and then it was a little bit too much trying to like do my channel and the military. I mean, I'm still doing that now. I'm just recording more now that I'm on like leave, like in between commands or locations. So I'm trying to get what I can recorded ahead. That way, if there does come time that I have to like disappear or like not record for a couple days, or just something gets busy, I'm not putting out videos, because I do like my channel. I do have fun putting out videos for you guys. I love playing with makeup. That's not just neutral. So, you know, I'm trying. My goal is to keep my channel going, staying consistent, making sure that I put out new content, play around with new makeup. Granted, I'm not on a no buy. I'm just on like a pick what I really like, what really speaks to me, not just like buy it because it's new, because you guys are probably getting sick of hearing it in the last 3 videos. I am trying to buy a house. But my focus has not changed completely. Like, I still love makeup. I'm still gonna do my makeup every day-ish. But right now I am also like focusing on like stuff to buy for my house, because I know that like one thing I'm gonna have to buy is washer and dryer, because my place does not come with it. But there are other new appliances in the house, so I don't have to focus on that. But I do need a place to wash my clothes. So I need to pick and choose like what items I'm gonna pick up, and then, you know, also focus on getting my house to where I want it to be. So, you know, being an adult and making grown decisions. Yeah. So I'm not gonna say I don't have new makeup. There's literally a stack of makeup to my right that I need to like film with or use or try out. So I do have stuff, and I can definitely shop my stash. I have that as well. All right, so I think I got the under eye. I don't want to do like way too much with the under eye. Maybe I'll add in a little more green. Too high. With Nouveau and Mint Fever, it kind of gives me like pistachio vibes. I love pistachios. I love the scent of pistachio, actually. Bath and Body Works has, what is it, a pistachio ice cream candle that I love. Like, love the scent and taste of pistachio. All right, you guys, that's where the under eye is at. I don't know if you guys can really like see this green. It is so beautiful. I do want to go into, I do want to go into Peach Soju a little bit and add that back into the crease a little more. I don't want to do it too much to like overpower it, but I feel like ooh, I think that, yep, I gave it the peach flare I was looking for. Put down in the comments, are you liking Kaleidos? Have you tried Kaleidos? Do you want to pick up this palette? I'll tell you right now, my first impression of it with the Club Nebula palette was I was blown out of the water. I feel like you can do something that's soft and subtle, but then you can also build it up and it just has that pop, like, you guys. All right, let me go ahead, and also we need to do an inner corner highlight, brow bone, and I think I'm gonna use Living My Best Light from Beauty Bay. I used this yesterday also with the Jouer palette. I've really been liking it. I'm gonna go into this shade Strobe. Actually, because I have pink right here, I think I wanna go into Shine Bright, which is like that Frosé color. Like, yeah. And it's actually also the highlight that I have on my cheek right now. That was just one dip, you guys. I didn't even like. Cool if I was looking straight into the camera or like head on. Okay, and then the brow bone. All right, and go back in with this to just kind of like marry the creases together. I don't know what I was looking at. I was looking at the mirror that is over to my right. There. I'm gonna do some eyeliner, mascara. I'll be right back. We have some lips. Be right back. Okay, you guys, the makeup is finished with the exception of our lips. So Kaleidos had two collections of lip clays. I just brought one of them because this is the more neutral shades, whereas the other one was a little more dramatic. And yes, I have been using darker shades, but like, I think one of them was teal. And I'm not gonna use teal or purple. Like, I decluttered a lot of that during my lipstick declutter. So I figured I would be like honest with myself that I would only probably use the neutral shades. So this is the packaging for it. It is so stunning. It's just like one of those like tins. So, and then you open it up inside. There are the 4 lip clays. These are all neutral shades. When you take them out of the packaging, like they're just that soft, velvety like feel. I do want to swatch these on the back of my hand. I'm not going to swatch them on my lips, just because like my lips have been like dry, which is weird for being in like the humidity of like Virginia and all that snazzy things. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do cuss a lot. I'm a sailor. It's just, it takes a lot for me not to cuss, because it's a lot of times part of my like normal vocabulary. Okay, you guys, so I got them out of their packaging and I want to start with this first shade of Terra. I don't know why I showed you the packaging. Like, you really can't tell the shade. Okay, so that's what the doe foot applicator looks like. Let's see. Ooh, it feels like really moussey. This is more on like, I don't know, orangey terracotta shade, hence probably why it's named Terra. Then there's the shade Sienna. That's really pretty. Ooh, I like that one. So it's that one right there. It kind of has like mauvey undertones, like on the orangey shade, but also kind of has like some pink. So we'll set that one off to the side as possibly used. This next shade is Dune. Ooh, maybe that, like, oh, I never did smell them. It has like kind of a scent. Ooh, never mind. This is the one that I think, I still have one more. So this one is Dune right here. And then this last shade is Adobe. Still don't know why I showed you that. It's like, you can't tell. Ooh, that's really pretty too. Okay, so this one's more of like a peachy undertone. That one's really pretty. So that's all of them. I really think I want to use this shade Dune. So where is my mirror? I'm not gonna line my lips. I don't usually with like a liquid lip liner or a liquid lip. It has an interesting scent. I wouldn't say it's like too super like makeup-y, whatever. It feels really moussey on the lips. It's got some good coverage. Okay, you guys. These feel like really nice on the lips. I hate doing my lipstick. I don't know why, like, my lips are not proportioned. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just rambling anyways. They feel great. It feels like they're drying down. It's not transferring to my lip or to my teeth, which is a horrible thing. It happens all the freaking time. This is what they look like dried down on my hand. And actually, they're not completely dried down. Let's see. Oh, it did not transfer. So even though I'm still able to rub my lips together, it's not transferring to my fingers. That is freaking awesome. I love that. I will probably play with these a lot more because they're not dry, like they're not making my lips feel like shriveled raisins. It feels like it's breathable, like feels lightweight. They're still like, I can still rub my lips together, which is awesome because I hate when I wear a liquid lip and I'm like, that's how my lips should just be because I can't rub them together. But like, I love how these turned out. Like I'm gonna put my mirror down because I'm gonna probably still like keep staring at myself. So, all right. I know I'm still gonna do another look tomorrow, but actually I'll save my thoughts for after that look. Hey guys, so this is part 2 of using the Kaleidos Flower Punk. I'm not gonna go too much into it because you've already seen this if you've watched the beginning part of this video. But this is just kind of like a bonus because I do want to use these shades right here today. I feel like I can get a really pretty look with this. Let's see what we can come up with. So already primed my eyes, You know the deal. I can't wait to finally like be situated and I have my room and I can like use, well, one, find the Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer that I bought because I want to try it out some more. But that's what I get for not packing it. Okay, so I think I kind of want to use this shade Chlorophyll in the crease, but I'm gonna go against that and put in Golden Age. I'm gonna do that in the crease and the outer V, and then I'll end up going into Chlorophyll on the outside to kind of like blur the edges. That's the plan today. God, this is so pretty. Very nice. That is a really pretty shade. So far, I've been really impressed with this eyeshadow palette. And I'm just trying to pack it into the places that I want it before I go and blend it out. Okay, now I want to go into Chlorophyll and just kind of pop that above it a little bit to see what comes from it. Just gonna take a smidge and blow it out a little bit. I feel like it made it the same exact color. All right, I'm gonna go into, where's my brush? This darker shade, Earthship. Put that in the outer V just to like build it up a little bit. Well, I'm gonna go back into Golden Age because I just want to make this right here a little bit more like dominant. All right, yeah. And back into Earthship. And go back into the shade Chlorophyll, this like neon yumminess. On this one, this one, the Sigma E25. Cat hair, so chew. I love you, but you're cat hair. And just on the edge, kind of blend that out a little bit. Okay, now this shade Sun Gazer, which is pressed shimmer, kind of, it looks like a pressed shimmer. It could be a little more on the glittery side, but we'll see. Oh yeah, it's a pressed shimmer. That. And Okay, so I'm gonna come in close a little bit so you can see, like, I didn't take it all the way over. I wanted to like let that green matte shade, or the lighter green, like kind of poke out a little bit into that like dark green, like grungy, smoky. So that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye face makeup. I'll be back so we can finish up the under eye. You know the deal. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, the face makeup is done. The eyes looking good, at least my opinion. But we need to finish off the under eye so I can do some eyeliner and mascara. So I'm thinking for the under eye, I want to start with this brightest shade, Chlorophyll, just because I think it'll make it pop right through here. And then add in a little bit of, actually no, I think I want to add in Earthship in the corner. Because yeah, I have the like shade Chlorophyll up here, but I don't think it pops as much as if I do it down underneath my eye by itself. So that's the plan. This shade is so pretty. All right, so. And I'm just using a Sigma pencil brush in E30. I'm just trying to pack it on so that we can like blend it out a little bit, but not like lose the color completely. And what's really pretty is that shade Sun Gazer. When I put it right here, it also got here in this corner, which is really pretty. So I might add a little more of that back in before I do my inner corner highlight. Ooh, I'm really liking that like subtle lime green. I mean, does subtle and lime go in the same like sentence? All right, now I'm gonna pop into Earthship. This is just on my Sigma E54. And like I usually do, I'll put it in the V and then drag it down. That one bald spot, always like, it's not a bald spot, it's just a spot that does not like to take color. Like it literally drives me nuts. Okay, so for inner corner highlight, I'm going to stick with something that I really like. Oh, actually, I literally said that I was going to use the shade Sun Gazer and drag it right here a little bit. Where did my pencil brush go? All right, so I'm going to see if this picks up on a brush. The last time I used Kaleidos on a brush, it worked well. So just on my little pencil brush. Oh yeah, that is so stunning. You guys, I love that for Kaleidos because like I have some of the hardest times trying to get my shimmer shades to just go on a brush. You guys, that is so stunning. I love that. If you haven't gotten it, order it. Like, if you like colorful makeup, you need it. All right, so for the inner corner and brow bone, I'm gonna use the ColourPop Disney Designer Collection. This is the shade Horse and Carriage. It's just that icy white, and I love it for like an inner corner highlight in the brow bone. I mean, it's also what I have on my nose. Like, that is blinding. Okay, and then on my E25, which is what I did this shade with, I'm going to clean off as much of the product as possible. And by clean off, I mean wipe out my pajama pants, because that's what I use them for. And just kind of like blur this out with the brow bone color to just make them more cohesive. Because another thing I didn't pack was my color switch. But then, let's be honest, I just use my pants anyways. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner and mascara, and I will be back to show you this finished look. Well, you guys, that's it for this look. I really like how it turned out. The greens, like, I've been gravitating towards greens a lot lately, which I don't know. My grandmother has always been on this, you need to wear more green, and I didn't understand why. She likes it because it like makes my hazel eyes more green than brown. But I have been gravitating towards a lot of like green eyeshadow looks lately. This I really like. Yesterday's look, or the one that you saw before this, was a like minty green and pastel-y pink, which a lot of fun. And then today was more of like the grungy greens, but I didn't like blow it out too crazy or anything like that. I do like the shimmer shade. I really think this palette is a lot of fun to play with. I do have an update on the lip that I wore in the previous look. They do stay moussey for a little bit, but they did end up drying down. I want to say it was like probably 15-20 minutes where it did actually like dry down like a normal liquid lipstick. It didn't feel super drying. It didn't like feel like, you know how after a while your lips can feel like they're cracking or something? It didn't feel like that. It was super comfortable to wear all day. And it just, I did end up having to use like a makeup balm to like get them off my lips at the end of the night. But through eating, drinking, all of that, it just stayed put, which was amazing. This is not one of those liquid lips. I just threw on my Too Faced Melted Matte Sugar Cookie, which has been my go-to. But I'm really liking the eyeshadows from Kaleidos. Do you guys like when I add in a bonus look or, you know, using the palette again in the same video? Let me know. I can try and do some more of those. I can't promise that it will be like a normal thing, but if, you know, I have the time after work or whatever, I might be able to play with that eyeshadow palette a little bit more, especially if it's one that I'm really enjoying. So let me know down in the comments if that's something that you want. But you guys, that's it for this look and into whatever outro I did yesterday. Okay, you guys, so you just saw my second look, but I still wanna close this out from the first day because I have some thoughts on this. This eyeshadow palette from Kaleidos. One, the packaging is freaking adorable. There is the horse here, the, what is that, a leopard? Jaguar? I think it's a leopard. Just the packaging, the snakes on the back with the water fountain, like this is very detailed and beautiful, and just, I love the packaging. It's amazing. Yeah, I know I saw a lot of like, oh, they're duping Melt. I don't know that Melt has ever had a package where like it magnetizes and slides up like this, and then you can just slide it back down or like take it completely off. Like, I know I've only used Melt once, but like I was looking at their eyeshadow palettes online and they don't have packaging like this. Yes, it's the same shape, but like we're just being dramatic. Now I do like that if you look in here, there are some pressings in the eyeshadows. And this one, which is Mint Fever and Chlorophyll and Golden Age, they have the pressings of what looks like leaves, which is beautiful. I love the small details. And I think that the eyeshadows that I used today turned out so nice on the eyes. I'm excited for what you just saw, but since it's still like the first day that I got it and I haven't used these yet, I'm excited to play with these tomorrow and add that into the video for you guys. The lip clays, these are amazing. So I will say Dune is by far my favorite. That's the one that I have on my lips right now. But I also think that I'll end up playing with the other shades. Like some of them have peachy undertones, some a little more on the brown side, but you know, you guys have seen that I've been playing around with a couple different colors and shade ranges that I don't normally gravitate towards, and I've been having a lot of fun with them. So I'm really excited that I picked this up. I'm excited to see what Kaleidos like puts out in the future. I do in this corner, I have Escape Pod to play around with. I haven't done it yet. So like, if you want to see that video, put it down below. But like, I have other makeup that I need to get through. This is kind of like my stack of like working eyeshadows. But you guys, if you haven't gotten it yet, and I know that they'll probably restock it, if you have the opportunity, go and grab this eyeshadow palette. It is amazing. Their eyeshadows are so easy to work with, super seamless. And even when I was like not completely sure what I was gonna do with it and I started to like blend them together, I still like, I think they all still were cohesive and worked well. But you guys, that's it for this look. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications to new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And until next time, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.